Yeah, we just coming on in and shout out to everybody. Just give us a couple of minutes. We will be in it to win it. Shout out to the New Orleans Pelicans. They are playing the Boston Celtics tonight in a high profile event. They're going to be, basically we still without with Brandon Ingram, and we still without Zion Williamson. Unless the host tells me otherwise. I don't think them two playing tonight. But CJ McCollum, EJ, man, I mean, he's a definitely all-star guy. What do you think about it?
CJ McCollum is an all-star, man.
I mean, he really impressed me. I really didn't. Do you know that the Pelicans are 7-1 with CJ McCollum? Without Zion and Ingram playing, they are 7-1. I didn't even know that. That is a big time stat,
That is
son.
huge. That is huge, man. But the biggest thing too coming up for the Pelicans is trade deadline. I don't know if these Pelicans are gonna keep their roster, if they're gonna actually go ahead and go through with it and keep the roster, or they might trade for a couple of players. And I heard a couple of guys that are on the market that I want to talk about.
Yeah, that not you know what? That is a big possibility. That is a big possibility. The trade deadline. Them adding a couple of guys. I don't know who I want to lose. Probably a Devontae Graham because I really don't see him. He's really not impressing me, EJ. Him and I don't want. I really don't want to see Jackson Hayes go. Us being very impatient and letting Jackson Hayes is that guy we need off the bench because he brings that athletic ability when Zion is hurt and we don't have no Brandon Ingram. It's like you lose that step of athletic ability. I know he's not a big enough guy to play center. He's basically a full. He's definitely a forward. He's definitely a forward. But he's not a center. We can't make him something that he's not. I like Najee Marshall. I don't want to lose Najee. We might can lose. We might can let Kyrie. We might can let Kyrie Irving walk. I mean Kyrie. Not Kyra Lewis. What the hell I'm saying? Kyrie Irving. Kyra Lewis. We might can let. We might could get a little trade for him. I don't know if I want to let him go because he's just getting back off on his feet. But I mean, what can we approve, EJ? The guard depth. What I mean,
Well,
what?
that's what it's that's what I was hearing. I'm hearing that the Pelicans might be interested in a guard, and instead of putting all the load on CJ McCollum in the backcourt, now you're gonna add somebody with CJ, and the name I heard was Fred VanVleet from Toronto. So
Yeah, but
the
you have
guys
to give up for Fred
the guys
Van Vliet.
not the guys you're gonna have to give up is Kyra, like you said,
Alvarado.
Devontae Graham, not an Alvarado, not an Alvarado. And look, a Devontae Graham or Jackson Hayes and some picks. And remember, the Pelicans have a draft capital. They have a lot of draft picks under their belt too that they're holding on to right now. But quite honestly, if you're going to try to make a run for a championship, let's just say if the Pelicans feel really good about themselves right now, let's just say you're David Griffin, and you're looking at this team right now, and you're saying, okay, all right, do we keep what we got right now going forward? Or do we go ahead and just say, well, let's add a guy that can go ahead and change this roster up as far as down the line in the playoffs? And let's just say one of these guys do go down, then, we can have this guy to go ahead and help us out, So, I mean, going after somebody like Fred VanVleet would be something like that would tell me that they're trying to chase a chip.
Well, give us a break 1 second, and we're gonna wait for people to keep coming in. I had Hump gonna ask me, text me and say, well, what time? What time? If I send you, I don't understand this. If I send you the link, can't you go into the link and see the time? I really cannot get off this live and go and tell somebody. Y'all just give me a break. it never fails me, EJ. Every time we tell these guys, follow the schedule. Follow the schedule. You're a grown man. You can go look on. If we send you the link, then you should see the time in the link.
Normally, if we send the link out there to you guys, this is for guys that we normally know that's supposed to be up on here. But if we send the link in the chat, or we send it into Messenger, or we send it to your text messages, then that should tell you we going on that night or that morning. I don't know how doggone some of these guys and don't
Yeah, because
you know.
I didn't heard Henry do that to me. Henry's in the chat. Shout out to Henry. I heard Henry do that to me a long time ago. What time, bruh? What time? Well, press the button. Press the link in the chat and you will see the time, brother. You will see. He come right now. He bringing his ass up here now. Give me 1 second. I don't get it. Henry, Humphrey Hump calls in and tells me why the live is going on. What time? I'm not going back into. I can't turn off the live and leave y'all and go call him and see what time. Okay. I mean, God, dog, you don't get an alert, bro. You don't see. If you follow YouTube, y'all will know that we on. You get an alert on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not
you
just
get an
that.
alert. Yeah, a subscription
Yeah, and not
alert.
just that. We also send a link. We
Right,
send a link to everybody who gets on this channel. We send a link. That's
right.
the time. When you go into the link, you should see the time. But see, Hump is old school, and he be acting like he got amnesia and shit. I don't know. But I'm gonna get it, man, because I think what happens is that's just his way of saying, oh yeah, what time and I missed it. Your excuse. That's just your excuse, sir. If this was the Saints, your ass would be on
He would
time.
be front and center,
Yeah, yeah, but he
and
got his
ready.
little yak with him. Got his little yak with him and shit, you heard me? And he'll be ready. Shout out to Preston, man. Shout out to the brother from Pine to Train, Gentile Woods. Shout out to Preston, always supporting the channel all the time. Back to what you were talking about. We're talking about the New Orleans
Let
Pelicans,
me let
and we're
me
talking
ask.
about upgrading the
I
team.
don't know if Uncle Harry listening or anything. If you on to answer, or no, you on there? Nah, I don't look
Henry,
like he on there.
I'm on. Whoa, now.
All right. Look. I got a
he got his
question.
pretty boy face on there. That's all I see is his pretty boy face.
The baddest. I'm on here, man. I'm in the middle
Yeah,
of
I mean,
doing some
you know.
household work, but I'm here.
Yeah, so we just trying to figure some shit out. Now, as far as this game, y'all know I'm on the job, so if it looks dark in my background, it's because I'm a truck driver, and we're doing this live while I'm in the truck. So, EJ is at his house, you at your house.
Yes, sir.
I just happen to be in the truck. So,
Hey, it's all
But
good.
so
hey,
we doing whatever we can get the live going. You know,
We here though.
quick question for you, Uncle Harry. We were
Yes,
just
sir.
talking about the trade deadline coming up next week, and I was hearing about
Trade
I
deadline
was
for the NBA.
yeah, I was hearing that Fred Van Vliet is somebody that the Pelicans may be wanting to target out there.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this Pelicans roster? And do you like? I see Preston what he said and everything. He
Okay.
I
My
don't
my
disagree.
my
I
honest
don't
answer.
disagree with him at all. Quite
My
honestly,
honest my honest answer, nephew, is an emphatic no. Uh, Two reasons. Number one, money, the salary, how much Fred Van Fleet would want. Number two, the chemistry. I don't think we should mess that up. We got a good
Mhm.
thing going. Keep that nucleus together. You know, we got a bunch of young guys. Fred Van Fleet is not as young as they are. I wouldn't want to mess that up.
yes, he is. Yes, he is, and he's young.
No, 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 no,
Fred
no, 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 no. No.
Fred Van Vliet is 25 years old.
You know, he's
And
He's
no, no, Everett.
he not an old cat. Go look it up.
Everett,
he's
listen to
he's
me.
in his early
No,
How old
thirties.
is
listen.
he,
He's in his
EJ?
early 30s.
Go it.
Thir-
No, get your Google up.
No, no,
Get your
no. Listen
Google
to
up.
me though. Listen to me.
Now, hold up,
Now,
hold up.
okay, hold on.
Fred
Wait, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
will put
Fred
us
is a
over the
champion.
top. Y'all
Hold
so
on, Everett.
emotional.
He asked me the question. Hold
Y'all
on,
so
Everett.
emotional, man.
Everett,
Go ahead.
hold on. He asked me the question. I'm telling you why. I know Fred Van Fleet is a champion. Okay, he's an NBA champion. He has
He's
a
a
championship
champion.
ring.
He's a shooter.
Hang on. But I just think that he would want too much money.
Nah,
Okay, because no. Go look at what he wants. Go look at what he turned down.
you're not
Okay,
gonna play. Not this year, brother.
look at
Not.
what he turned down from the Raptors offered him money. He turned it down, and that was a lot of money he turned down.
Right.
So how much money does he really want, EJ? Is my question.
Yeah,
You know,
but the thing about that too, okay, yeah, you throwing the contract situation out there on that, and that's awesome. But let's just say the Pelicans saying, all right, okay, we ain't trying to pay this man, but we just using them for the rest of the season to go ahead and make this run at the championship. Think about it in
okay,
that aspect. And let's just say David Griffin will go ahead and grab him, knowing that he's at the end of his contract, because quite honestly, we don't have to go ahead and sign him back. All we have to
that's
do is
true.
really just
Like
use
borrow
him.
him.
Right, just use him for the rest of the season to try to go ahead and get into, the championship. Because quite honestly, we don't know what we're gonna do with Devontae Graham. We don't know what we're gonna
Yeah.
do with
Well,
Jackson Hayes.
you know what my two reasons are. It's not just
Right,
because I don't like him as a player or that I don't think he could contribute to the team. I just think that money would be an issue with him, and then who would we package to deal for him with him?
right,
That would matter to me. Like who we give up on the bench would matter. EJ.
right.
Our bench is so strong. I don't want to give up Najee Marshall. I don't want to give up Jackson Hayes right now. I still think he's too much of a project for us to let him go, and then he blossoms somewhere else. We picked him, and we
Yeah,
picked him in a high round. I don't want to just give him up for Fred VanVleet. I don't think that's the equal value trade. I don't.
that's. I mean, that's true. That's a great. You bring that up. Like I said, I agree with Preston when he was saying that too, because he's another one that was saying, we don't need to make any trades. Is
that's how
I,
a phone call knocks me the hell out.
I mean, the thing is about
We
it
know
too.
every.
Yeah, we know. But the thing is about it too. Look at this team and look at what they've been able to do without their 3 stars. When CJ McCollum has missed games,
That's what I'm
they
saying,
they're
EJ.
still winning. When Zion and
That's what I'm
Brandon
saying,
Ingram
brother.
been out, they still have been winning. So I
Uh-huh.
mean, and unless this team just decides to fall off,
Mm-hmm.
and go off the rails, which I don't, which I don't see that happening. I mean, there was plenty of times it could have happened, but
Yeah.
this team has been able to hold it together and do what they had to do to win their basketball games. Like I said, we're playing Boston tonight. We're gonna be
Yes.
undermanned tonight, but it's not gonna be no blowout by no means. We play good basketball, and
I don't
this
know. I don't know, EJ. We can win this game. This is the type of game that I think we could win because if you look at the way CJ is playing, CJ playing at a high level. It seems like we lose games when we don't have CJ and Ingram and
Yeah. He
Zion.
matters.
We gotta have at least one of them. Okay, we
right,
gotta have at
right,
least one of the guys. And I just really believe I really believe that after I watched the way he played this last ball game, I mean, he was like on another level. He's averaging almost close to 30 points. The Pelicans are now 7-1 without
Yeah.
Bi and Zion playing.
That's right. That's right,
When
Everett.
he's
That's
not
right.
playing,
Yeah.
when he's not playing, they're 7-1.
7-1.
right.
So I didn't like our chances against the New York Nets because I told you what I told you, Henry, the last time you was on the panel, and I know
But
I
we
ain't got
did
I
beat
ain't
him the
said
first
what I
game of the
told.
season. No, we beat him the first game.
But yeah, but
So
I don't want to tell you I told you so because I
no, but
told
here's
you
the
we
thing
were.
though, Everett. Even Kevin Durant gave us
But
credit.
we
It
were
was a
outmanned.
competitive.
We were out. My
Wait,
brother,
hold
I
on.
know.
Even wait a minute. Even Kevin Durant gave us credit. It was a competitive game. Even he was surprised at how good we were.
Yeah, but
He
I
was
ain't
like,
giving
"That's a
no
good team."
flowers for
Hold up, they didn't
competitive.
blow us out. They didn't blow us out. Don't
Yeah,
do
but
that.
I don't want to give no flowers
They
for
didn't
being
blow us
competitive.
out, brother. They
I
did not blow
mean,
us out.
look, I mean,
They didn't
a
blow us
lot of
out. We gave them trouble.
a lot of people didn't expect us to be third in the West right now. People didn't see this coming.
Exactly, EJ. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying, man.
especially with CJ and Zion and Brandon Ingram when they were out
That's
for
what I'm
these
saying,
games, they were
brother. We winning
expecting
games
us
with the bench. You
right.
know.
The bench is coming
Bruh,
through. And that's
bruh.
why people are saying the Pelicans are one of the deepest teams in the league. This
But
shows
Kevin
it right
Garnett
here.
said. Kevin
Like a
Garnett said.
modern day Detroit Pistons, dog.
Nah, we are modern day Golden State Warriors.
Hey,
We the
no.
younger. We
I'm
are the younger
just
Warriors.
saying. Hey, I'm just saying as far as for the depth on the bench
Oh yeah,
and the
I know what you're
players that
talking
we
about.
can
That
bring in.
JoJo, that
Yes, sir.
defense when Joe Dumars
Yeah,
got
the
hurt. You had Vinny
microwave.
Johnson. You had guys when you talk about their
And I
big
hated
men.
Detroit.
Yeah,
Right.
Detroit had multiple big guys that were John Sally and Bill Laimbeer. They could go to any multiple sets. I understand what you're talking about, man.
You realize we have the deepest bench in the NBA? We have the deepest bench in the NBA.
But Henry,
Let me explain my point from earlier, Evan. I don't want you to think.
You were smoking something, Henry. You thought we could win.
Hold on. No, wait. Let me tell you. I
No,
don't want
I
you
was
to think I
smoking a
don't want.
point.
I had my reasons for Fred VanVleet. No, hold up. I had my reasons. My reasons was number one, money. Number two, chemistry. How much money does he want? And then what do we give up in return for him? I don't want to mess up our bench.
Right.
No,
I don't want to do that right now.
All right.
Hold up. Catch me up.
Hang on.
He would fit right in this coach.
Let me ask Hump this question because he's the only one that haven't been caught up with it. Okay, first of all,
catch me up.
Glad to see you in the Pels podcast, man.
Yeah, he had the nerve to tell me what time.
Got you in here.
He always tell me what time. I ask these brothers, if I send you the link, press the damn link.
Okay, but I mean, it's shit, you know, I could be doing the Boss Johnson dance at the time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Wait, hold up, man.
I'm just saying,
TMI, bro.
If you see your YouTube alert, it will tell you.
Like I said, though, now, Hump, the question is, okay, do you keep this Pelicans roster the same now next week is the Pelicans? Next week is the NBA trade deadline. Next week is the NBA trade deadline. I heard that Fred VanVleet may be a target for the Pelicans. Would you like Fred VanVleet to join us?
I'm thinking about this, man. I'm really thinking about it.
That your whole backcourt.
No.
That's an upgrade.
No.
That's an upgrade.
No. Hold on. Time out. You know, and as I am a basketball fan, and you know, and all the foolishness, but no, we don't. You know, I would say no Fred VanVleet, but I feel like we do need a move. We do need a move, dog. I don't know if it's another small.
What's the boy name?
Bogdanovich.
That would be the move that the
Pelicans. A point guard? Y'all think we need a point guard?
No, we need a forward.
No.
We need another small forward. Another guy.
I think honestly, I think it's honestly a guard.
Behind Brandon Ingram.
A shooting guard.
No.
We need a shooting guard.
No. A small forward / power forward, dog. You know, to kind of help out.
That would be Bogdanovich right there. That would be Bogdanovich.
That would be Bogdanovich. Jackson Hayes would be the extendable.
Well, no, you don't get rid of Jackson Hayes,
who does he
dog.
play for now, though?
Well, who else you gonna give up?
Yeah, I don't want to give rid of Jackson Hayes. That's what I'm saying.
Hey. You know,
I don't want to give up Jackson Hayes.
I tell you when I make my motherfucking point.
I'm not gonna be able to pay all them dudes.
Hey,
that's true.
when I make my point,
Y'all keep this roster together for years.
How much money does you want?
No, because everybody's a superstar. Everybody gonna make Sports Center.
You know, turned down a lot of money.
I don't like
that. I'm not. VanVleet turned down a lot of money from the Raptors, man.
Herb Jones is really making me upset right now.
Well, I mean, and bruh,
he's taking a couple of steps. Why? He's taking a couple of steps.
I mean, and bruh, if that's what you look, if that's what your expertise is, dog.
I watched the game, man, and he's not playing well. And I'm not the only one who's saying this.
Wait, why?
I ain't gonna lie. I could agree with you.
I'm not the only one who's saying this.
I could agree with you. Herb been playing, mediocre this
year.
And then he's been injury. Had a lot of injuries this season.
Bruh, the dude is
Second
6'10" with
year.
a
It's second year,
7-foot
y'all.
wind spring.
It
Second
don't
You
matter,
know,
but
that
year.
dude.
he's not playing like he
Are
did
y'all
last
are
year,
y'all
brother.
serious right now? You don't give up
I'm
Herb
We
Jones
don't
serious.
for
need.
no one,
We don't.
man.
You
We
gonna
don't.
see the
We don't.
difference
We
between
don't need
y'all.
that.
Y'all go by names and what y'all saw last year. I'm watching the play this year, and when you watch
I
the
can't
Of
quality
believe I
course,
team,
can't
he
believe
ain't playing where
if
he
you
I
watch
can't
the,
was,
believe what I'm
dog.
because
hearing.
you see, I'm not just gonna be a fan of somebody. I'm gonna talk reality, and the reality is against
It's not
quality
about being
players.
a fan,
uh,
Everett.
uh, He's been averaging 4 points a game. His
Yes.
rebounds are down from last year. His shot
Okay,
blocks are
but his
down from last
defense
year.
is up.
He is not
But his
playing well,
defense
brother.
is up.
His defense is high
His
caliber,
defense is
man.
not up. You're
Nah,
not
Everett, look,
watching the game.
you don't give up.
I'm not the
I
only
am
one
watching the
criticizing.
game. I'm the
Go
biggest
to
fan
the
on
other
this band.
Everett,
podcasts.
You're
bruh,
not.
just
Go
stop it.
to go to
Just
the other
stop it.
podcasts, and
Oh, you
y'all
don't give
y'all
up
to see
Herb Jones,
they're
Everett. I
saying the
can't
same
believe
thing
what I'm
I'm
hearing
saying,
right
bro.
now. I
Uh-uh.
can't
It's just a
You do
believe.
fan,
not
man.
give.
I can't. So
Hey,
okay, so now we're listening
hey,
You
to the
can't
national
criticize
media
no
now.
Pelicans
Hey,
because y'all just
hang
fans.
on.
No, I do criticize.
I don't think
Y'all
he's
just
saying.
fans,
I
man. Y'all
criticize.
can't say nothing constructive.
I
I
don't
can't
think.
believe he wants to give
I
up
don't
Herb
what?
think.
Jones.
I don't think he's saying he's trying to get rid of Herb. I'm just saying.
I didn't say get rid of Herb.
I think he's saying that Herb needs to step up his game.
He
He
got to
is
step
playing.
his game up.
He's not
He
playing
does,
like
but we
how he
need to
I
was.
give
mean,
him time, man.
offensively, I agree, but defensively,
He
dog. I
takes
mean, bruh,
three-pointers
look,
that he
you're
know he
not going,
can't make.
bruh.
He takes
They're
three-point shots
giving
that he
him
know
a
he can't
lot
make.
of okay, but they're giving him a lot of fouls,
I
dog.
can't believe
That the fuck they wouldn't give him,
a lot of
if they knew who
unnecessary
he
fouls.
was.
See, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes, I'm on it. I'm on it. But we done
You
veered
know what
off
I'm
from the
talking about.
AJ,
point,
That's
you
what I'm
can't
dog.
even
talking about.
ask these Pelican fans, do they want to upgrade this team? Because they so caught on in love with the
Yes.
players.
Let
They're
me
gonna say,
let
No,
me
no, no,
let me
I
no,
ask
always
no,
let
want
me
to
no.
ask
upgrade my
Nas.
team, but I
Let
want to
me
do
ask
what's best for the
Nas. Let me
team.
ask Nas. Let me ask
they
Nas
would
real
never
quick.
do a trade. They would never upgrade this team.
Nas, the
What?
NBA trade deadline is next week.
That's not
Would you
true,
keep
Everett.
this
That's not true,
roster?
brother.
Would you keep this roster the same? Or would you trade? One of the names I heard was Fred Van Vliet, maybe an interest that the Pelicans may want to get. Would you trade for a guy like Fred Van Vliet?
Van Fleet, I like the idea, but with Jose Alvarado, the way he's been playing this year, no, I wouldn't trade him.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
That's a
That,
that's a
that
no
that's
no.
all I was trying to tell. That's all I was
Thank you,
trying to
Nas.
tell
Thank you,
Everett.
Nas.
That's
Thank you.
not the that's
Yes.
not the
Thank you,
ideal
Nas.
trade. I
Hang
think
on,
what the
hang on, hang on. Now look, nobody ain't saying trade Jose Alvarado. Okay, the guys that will be up
No.
for a trade will be Jackson Hayes,
Kyra Lewis.
Kyra Lewis. Okay, Devontae
Why?
Graham,
They will want
Devontae Graham,
Jose, EJ.
Yes.
They will
and
want
also
Jose.
That's the trade.
and
And you
also some
beat me
draft
That's a
to
picks.
good
it.
trade.
That's a
That's a
great
good trade.
trade.
You said who else?
That's a
You said who else, AJ?
That's the kind of
I
trade
said
that'll put you over the top,
Devontae
y'all. Do you
Graham,
understand the shooting?
Kyra
Uh,
Lewis,
Graham is a failure. Graham
Jackson
failures,
Hayes,
man.
or some draft
I
picks.
don't mind. I don't mind moving Graham, Everett. I don't mind him.
Graham is a
Go ahead.
failure.
I
Graham
don't
yes.
want
is
to.
not hitting shots no more. He's not
He-
hitting important
No,
shots, bro.
no, no. Hold up, hold up. That's bullshit, dog. Then he hit two threes in a row, and then thought he was fucking good, and then shot the last three.
Yeah,
The
So
thing
the
about
now,
the thing
offense
about
does
but
look
moving
dependable.
Devontae costs a lot on the roster right now. Okay, we signed him
He
to a
does.
huge
Salary wise,
okay,
contract.
yes.
Okay, so he's hitting our cap hard.
Yep.
So I mean, if
He
you
is.
have a chance to move Devontae, and I'm not gonna lie, Devontae has played very well this season. Defensively,
Yeah.
he's improved.
He
But
plays
if
a
you
lot
have a
better.
but
chance, if you
But if
have a
you have a
chance to
chance to
get
get
look,
Fred Van Vliet,
yes, if you have a chance to get Fred Van Vliet over
no, but
Devontae Graham, you go do that.
Like I said,
that's
Fred is a
another ball
champion, man.
handler.
Fred is a
Yes,
champion.
he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he
He
is.
got that on his
But
resume.
another ball handler, dog.
he have
Another six
championship
foot
pedigree.
one, six
He's
foot
another
two.
guy who won a championship. He
I
can bring
don't
that
give a
more
damn.
experience.
I mean, the president is better than him.
Let's be honest though. Let's be honest. CJ needs help in that backcourt.
He
He
does.
does.
Yes, he does.
He
But
does.
hold up,
Great point,
hold up.
EJ. Great point. He does.
He's got, but
CJ
he's
not
got
even
a
a true
lot of.
point guard. CJ
No,
McCollum
CJ's
No,
is
a
not a
he's
shooting
true
not.
guard.
point guard.
CJ's a shooting guard.
He's a shooting
Oh,
guard.
we have,
Hmm
but but we have ball
When
handlers
we start
already,
playing,
dog.
PD, in the playoffs, when we start playing teams like Chris Paul, people who have pure point guards, that's going to be a detrimental to us. The
Right.
liability, McCollum
I
liability is
disagree.
defense. His
Okay, but
liability is defense.
Yes,
I
yes,
disagree,
that's a
dog.
good point.
Because I
His
mean, and bruh,
defensively,
Kira
CJ
Lewis,
is a
Kira
liability.
Lewis is
And
better than y'all think.
I love Kyra Lewis.
He is better. He
I
is
would like
good.
to
He just
keep
haven't had
Kyra
a
Lewis.
chance.
That's why I want Bogdanovich.
Look, the thing about Kyra though, Kyra is not getting in the rotation.
Oh,
No.
he did last week, though.
No, because
I
you
mean,
got too
last 4
many
games.
Yeah, he
He
did
guards.
last week,
had,
Evan. Yeah.
like 6
Yeah,
perks. No, he had 12
but
perks. He had 12 perks
okay,
off the
but
bench.
we got too many. But we got too many guards, dog. We got too many guards. And that's what I'm saying again. Look, I would like another ball handler, but I want a Brandon Ingram type that can play the 2 or the 3.
That's
Or another
Bogdanovich.
big.
Well, that's
Or another big, yes.
Bogdanovich.
That's
That's
Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich. But
And
Bogdanovich costs
Bogdanovich,
more.
the Bogdanovich brothers, the
He
Bogdanovich brothers have played guard and forward.
Okay,
he costs
that's
too
what you
much though.
need.
I'm gonna tell you right
And
now,
he could shoot. He could
the
shoot.
Pistons are asking for a first round pick for Bogdanovich.
First
Well,
round
we
pick.
can't give it to him this year, dog. We got to get the alien.
Nah. We got loafers to give up
And
too.
y'all don't forget, y'all. We still got a lot
No,
of
we
picks to
can
play with
swap
too.
that
Don't
pick.
forget,
Now,
Pelicans got
brother,
all
Right,
we
those
got more.
picks.
right.
We got 2. We got 3 first round picks, brother.
We got a lot. Thanks to the
Shit.
Lakers
Yeah,
and Anthony Davis. We got a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
And look, and quiet as kept, the Drew Holiday trade
Yeah.
got us a
Yeah,
couple of first round picks
That's
too.
right. That's
yes,
right.
that's a part of the 3
Right.
first rounders. I keep telling you.
That's right. Great,
yes,
great point. Yes.
The
So
yes.
I'm
Pelicans are
excited.
stuck.
Either
But
way, I think the Pelicans gonna do what's best for them. And whatever
I'm
they
just
decide
telling
to do,
y'all,
I'm gonna
if
support them.
y'all think that this is a championship team, I'm not. They're a
No,
finals
Evan,
team.
I didn't
no,
say
They're,
that. I didn't say that,
no,
listen
Evan.
what I'm
I
saying.
think
no,
the
bruh,
Pelicans.
They
I
are a Western Conference Finals team, but to say that they are a championship when they got to
I
play
never said they
Milwaukee,
were a
when
championship
they got
team.
to play
I
that
said
Eastern
they're a
Conference,
competitive
we
team.
want to build this roster to where it can compete against the Eastern Conference when we get in the
Right,
finals. I believe we can get to the finals.
right. We can. Yeah, that's a
okay.
great point. That's a great point, Dad. Look, this team can go ahead and beat anybody in the West. The
Anybody.
Yeah.
problem is the East. You saw the games that we have struggled with this year
The
is
It's the
against
matchup.
East.
The
Brooklyn,
matchup.
Brooklyn Nets, the Milwaukee
Yep.
Bucks, the Boston Celtics. All 3 of those teams handed us
Cleveland Cavaliers. We
hard
got to play
L's.
all them type of them teams on the East don't be playing, man. Them dudes, the Miami Heat,
It's,
even though that they are 20 and 19, something like that, they still a threat.
it's all
Right,
about
right, right.
matchup, and we need to be able to match up against those teams in the East. So
Right.
yeah.
So that's why I'm saying if you're gonna let's like the Pels are already a team right now that can make it to the Western Conference Finals. But if you feel
Only
like
team in our way is Golden State, EJ.
let's
That's the
just
only
say,
team.
let's just
Him and
say,
Memphis.
let's just say, doggone, you're David Griffin and you're at the trade deadline and you're saying, okay, this team is on the cusp of being a championship NBA basketball team. What can I do to improve this roster? You do it. Whatever you
Oh
can
man.
do, you
Yo,
go ahead and
look,
do it.
we'll be cheating. We'll be cheating, but let's throw Jimmy Butler in the motherfucking mix.
But if I can get Jimmy
I'm
Butler,
just saying.
then they're gonna want
Oh
Alvarado
Lord,
again. He's
Jimmy
gonna be gone.
Butler.
Lord, that
Alvarado
You
gonna
yeah,
you
be
know
gone.
I'm
that
you
just
would be
know
saying,
he
insane.
ain't
That would be
hey,
insane.
you
That would be
hey,
know he
insane.
ain't
let's
leaving Miami.
spitball that
That
around.
would be insane. Yeah.
You know he ain't leaving Miami. That's just not
But
happening.
that would be insane, though. That would be an insane
But I ain't gonna
thing.
lie, EJ, the way the
He was our
Pelicans
deal.
doing, you can get a star to come in now. Somebody would love to play with the Pelicans now.
Well, that's why I'm
Yeah,
Of course
that's
they
right. That's
that's
right,
do.
why I'm
Everett.
throwing
That's
out.
right, Everett.
That's
That's a
why I'm
great
throwing
point
I
too.
out
wouldn't
there.
even be surprised LeBron James would like to come play with us. Because
You know
if you
what?
look at
No, he don't.
That would
I
be
think
funny
he
Nah,
though.
would.
nah,
That would
nah,
be
no,
funny.
no,
That would be
no,
funny.
I
I
no.
would
think he
laugh.
would for 1 year. I think he would. Because
I
if
would
you
Nah.
laugh,
think about it, LeBron playing with Zion, he loves Zion. He loves
man.
Zion.
And he wouldn't have to. He
Of
wouldn't have to
course he
play so many
loves
minutes either.
Zion.
He
He
wouldn't have
would
to play
love
so
to
many
play with
minutes,
Zion.
and he wouldn't have to play so many minutes.
I'm
He
just
could come off
I'm
the
saying.
with
bench.
you.
I say again. All I'm saying is a ball handler that can score, and something we can throw in
But
for
I don't
y'all
want
to
LeBron
take.
James.
No, hell
Luka?
no, hell to the fuck
What
no.
y'all
I
think
don't want
about
no
Luka?
LeBron James.
I want a
What about
LeBron
We'll
James.
Luka?
never get. Hold up, bro. You now we playing the 2K right now.
I
You
got
know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
another question for y'all guys.
Mhm.
Brandon Ingram, is his injury more severe than what they really telling us?
They said it's 2 games. He got 2 more games to sit.
Yeah.
They said that it's almost healed. What the Pelicans are doing, what they did with Zion,
Yep.
they want him to be completely healthy. They
Right.
don't feel they feel they got a good enough team for him to get all the way healthy,
Yeah.
not re-injure himself. He could play right now, but
Right.
they don't feel they need him to play because they feel like they're the deepest team in
Man.
the NBA,
Bruh,
and they feel they can win
bruh,
without him.
we
Let
are.
him get
We're
100%.
25 and 15 right now.
Right.
25 and 16. I'm sorry.
So it's just Najee Marshall has stepped up. So
25 and 16. That's what we are.
what you don't understand is this is a blessing in disguise for the Pelicans because all of these guys who
That
don't get
is.
a chance to play, they're gonna be good for the playoffs.
Right.
That bench is
This
gonna be ready, man.
it
You
helps
just get
them.
them
That's what I'm saying.
This
That's
is
why I'm
growing
saying.
this
That's
team
why I'm saying
together.
I don't want to disrupt that. I don't want to disrupt that, but at the same time, I'm not against the Pelicans doing what makes them more competitive
Aggressive.
to be able to
Right.
compete
Well,
down the
like I
line.
said, the extendable guy we can all agree is probably gonna be Devontae Graham. He's the extendable guy.
Most
Yeah,
likely
And,
Devontae.
I agree.
Yeah,
and maybe
Devontae is
Jackson
expandable.
Hayes with it. Maybe Jackson Hayes. And I don't
And
want Jackson to go.
I don't think it's
that's what
gonna
I'm
be
saying, Everett. I
Jackson
don't want
Hayes,
to give up
dog.
Jackson Hayes just yet.
I don't want to get
I
rid of
don't
him
think
neither.
it's going.
I
I
don't want
don't
to
think it's
get rid of
gonna
him. James
be
is so
him.
athletic.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Jackson Hayes really saved himself though. I mean, if these injuries
You're
did
right.
not happen, Jackson Hayes would probably
He
be.
would have been
We would
gone.
probably be saying right now that
You're
Jackson
right.
Hayes will be traded right now. He
You're right.
really saved
The
their like.
injuries kept him on the team, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, because he was not getting no minutes. He wasn't getting
Yep.
minutes at all, and he's finally worked himself back because Zion has
When
been out.
Larry
And
Nance was
and
taking
and
his minutes, EJ.
right, right. So
Mm-hmm.
Jackson. I mean, look, I know we all love Jackson. I've been waiting for Jackson to go off since he's gotten in the league. But at
You
the
and me
same
both.
time, you can't wait too long, for
Right.
these guys. If you're gonna get value from these guys, go ahead and get value right now. Because if you don't, when you find out he's not good, then you can't get rid of him at
Can't get no
all.
value. Yeah. You lose value in him, and now you can't. Yeah, like you said, you
Right.
wanna trade him at his
I want
highest.
to
Get him,
keep a Jackson Hayes because he got
get
the
him.
ability of like Zion to change the game as far as like he can jump out the gym, he can block shots. I don't
You
want to
can
get rid of
run.
an athletic guy like that. He's just too
Yeah.
athletic.
And then he's the height. You can't teach
Right.
that.
He just got that height, that length. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
6'10", 6'11", 220, 230.
Dude got a
Right.
wingspan. He can play defense. I like his energy. He's competitive. He's vocal when he's out there. You can't teach that. That's stuff you. But like you said, by year 3, I want to see a player
You're
that you
born with
draft
that.
by the
That's
third year
something you're
play better.
born with.
But you know,
Um,
they may give him up though. They may very much
bruh,
so
that's the
a risk.
logical.
If you can get a
That's the
Bogdanovich,
logical
I'm not
trade,
going to be
dog.
upset. If you can get a Bogdanovich, I'm not going to be upset with the move. But if you getting some ranky dank ass player, then
Okay,
I'm
but
Yeah, his
I'm
value
gonna have
has
a
to fit
problem.
because Jackson Hayes was a first round pick, right? He was a first round pick.
Yeah, he was a first round pick.
You got to get
yes, he
that
was
value.
a top 10 first
A
round
top
pick.
10 first round pick. One who Everett and I both supported when they picked him. Nobody else
Who I
liked him, but we
still
did.
support.
Yeah,
Hey,
I didn't want
I'm not. Look,
Alexander. I didn't want Alexander Walker to go. He with Utah
yeah, I know.
looking good.
yeah,
And when he
yeah,
played
yeah.
against
I
us, he
mean,
had
hey,
something. He had
bro,
something.
but we don't get.
When he played against
Go
us,
ahead.
he had something on his mind that game. Y'all saw that, right?
Of
He didn't
course he
forget about
Yeah.
did.
that.
Because
He didn't forget about
most
that.
motherfuckers don't want to
Well,
leave.
we gave up
Look,
on
they
him too
don't want to
quick,
leave
bro.
New
We gave up
Orleans,
on that
dog.
man too quick. We didn't have no patience.
I mean, and
And
bro,
that
but
Willie Green
but if
should
we,
have had a little patience with him.
But you know what, Everett, though?
okay,
We
but if you
won
can
all of
get a
that in the end
CJ
because the Lakers
McCollum
gave
though,
us all
dog.
those picks. So we made deals with other teams to make room. So I like what we did in the end. I mean, he was a fan favorite, but he was expendable. He didn't meet his potential with us like we thought he would.
Right.
Well,
Right.
the
Right.
best move that could have happened to the Pelicans was Lonzo Ball going. And
Mm-hmm.
people thought I was wrong for saying that. Look, that man is so good. Well,
I didn't.
I
Lonzo Ball
still
can't stay.
don't know yet with
He
Lonzo
can't
because
stay healthy. He can't stay
when
healthy.
Lon,
No,
when
Lonzo can't stay healthy.
when
He
Lonzo
got
comes back
Lonzo got the
because
body like a damn Anthony Davis. He just gonna
I'm a
keep being a
look.
glass man. He gonna keep
Lonzo
falling
played
apart.
really good for the Bulls before he got injured. They
I
were
He
don't
a
care.
was.
fight.
I don't
They
care, but he
were
gonna get injured again.
they
He's
were a
too
top
fragile.
team in the East.
He
EJ,
was.
he's
EJ.
still fragile. He's too small.
Look, like I said,
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
ready to
bro.
wite him off yet. I just think, okay,
Because
if you're
Zoe
gonna
is
talk about
190. You can't
if
be
you
that big
saying
at point guard. You gotta be
But he's
like 200
fragile. You know
plus,
what I'm saying?
220.
if you
He's
saying
fragile.
for the
His body
Pelicans,
fragile.
okay, it worked out for the Pelicans, but I'm just saying you can't just write the kid off quite yet because
I'm not writing that man off.
he was making that team, the Bulls, a top tier team in the East.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
if
was.
he
They were
didn't get
competing.
injured last year, the Bulls would have went farther than what they did in the playoffs last year.
I'm not writing that man
I'm
off.
not about to do that to him right then like that though. But let me say this, y'all. We
I don't
playing
have
the
to deal with his
Celtics.
daddy no more, EJ.
But look, doggone, we play the Celtics tonight. The Celtics are missing a couple of key guys as well. Now they're mixing Marcus Smart and Robert Williams. Okay.
Yeah.
Now last night the
That's a big
Suns
deal.
went into Golden State and beat the
Sure
Phoenix
did.
Suns. The
Beat the
Suns
Golden
went
State
into
Warriors.
Golden
Yeah.
State and beat the Warriors. And the Warriors, behind you now, the Warriors were at full strength. Curry was there last night.
And
Okay,
they're the defending
so
champ. So
right, so there's no excuses about how things need to be played out tonight. The Pelicans need to come in there with the same mindset the Suns
same
came in
mindset.
with, because the
Yep.
Suns, they didn't even have Chris Paul, they didn't have Devin Booker, they didn't even have Ayton out there. So
Wow.
we're in the same boat.
Big
We're in
deal.
the same boat. We should go ahead into Boston with the same mindset that, hey,
Win
we
these
can
games.
win this
And we owe them
basketball
one too,
game.
EJ. We owe them one because they beat us early in the season.
Right.
So
I
I'm
want
excited
that.
about
But were we at full strength when they beat
There's
us?
somebody else missing for Boston, EJ.
No,
One
we
of
were
their
not,
top
huh?
scorers. One of their top scorers is missing. Y'all
Jalen
gotta go back.
Brown.
Yeah,
Who you
I think
talking
it's
about?
Brown. One of y'all gotta go look at the roster. Go look at
No,
somebody else
no,
is missing for Boston.
it's just Marcus Smart and Robert Williams gonna
And
be
you know,
missing
Marcus Smart, the engine
tonight.
that make him
But
go though. Marcus
even
Smart.
Rob, even that move is bad. Is big for us too. You heard me? That shit that's big for us.
Yeah.
Look, and like I said,
Mm.
if the great thing about this is we got a coach, man. We got a damn
We
good
got a
coach.
Yeah,
real coach.
And this is really proving
he
how
said
great
little coach.
Willie Green is. Like, people get to see how great Willie Green is this season. When
Shout out to Willie
Zion and
Green, man. Shout
Well,
out
CJ
they
to Willie
gonna
Green.
try to steal them.
and
Yeah.
when Zion, CJ, and Brandon gets
They ain't
out,
gonna tell. Willie like being in New Orleans.
you can see how Willie he
Less
schemes
pressure
so
for Willie.
good, and you can actually see that he has a little Monty in him, like the way that he calls plays on the court. There was a lot of stuff that you can see that Monty was doing. So I mean, I just love that we were able to go ahead and get Willie. Willie needs his flowers, man, for the job that he's been doing this season. The whole staff really needs their flowers. Yeah, because this has been a
Willie
tough.
Green just know the system. Willie Green know the system.
Oh yeah,
Y'all know we won at the Wizards for the first time in a long time. Since I think Willie
since
Green played.
2011, man. Since
Yeah.
2011, that's
First
that's
time.
that's big.
Yes.
That's big. We are
And
doing
Willie
things
was on the team at the time we won.
right. We are doing things. We are doing
Yeah.
things this season that haven't
Mean
been
Willie
done in
Green, boy.
Pelicans history. We are.
Willie Green from the corner, boy. He never missed that three in the corner on the game.
Now Willie Green with the nasty dunk. I ain't gonna never forget one
Yeah.
of the
Oh
nasty
Lord.
dunks.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Highlight, man. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Willie was our Alvarado. He used to come off the bench
So was.
and do amazing things for us off the
Oh
bench.
man.
Willie was that kind of player. That's
Good
Oh
why
man.
you
yeah.
love. That's why you love Jose Alvarado, because
He's
he
a
was
scrappy guy, man. That's somebody that he relates to. That's
Jose
Yeah.
somebody.
reminds him of his younger
You know.
self.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I I'm also, guys. I hate that we gonna bring this up into this podcast, but
Oh Lord.
we didn't have some Saints news as well that it came up today.
What's that?
Sean Payton has interviews with two teams. The two
Oh
teams
Lord. The
are
ones
And
you
one is
talked
more
about, huh?
serious
The
than
ones
the
you
other.
talked about. Oh Lord.
Arizona Cardinals
Arizona.
and the Houston Texans.
And if in the
Houston.
Houston,
Hey,
Texas,
hold
dog,
up. Let me start.
of
Let me
all
start.
teams, the
Let me
Houston
start.
Texans.
Let me start.
Oh
Let
Lord
me
have mercy.
start.
Oh boy,
Hold
here,
up,
here
bro.
you go. Here you go.
Hold up, bro.
Boy,
Bruh.
I'm about to bust out laughing because you know he about to say something crazy. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna mute my mic.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. I'm gonna say what the fuck it need to be said. You give motherfucking Sean Payton to motherfucking Houston, it makes the wife happy. It motherfucking makes Sean Payton happy
How that
because
makes the
at the
wife happy? He
same
wants to
point,
be in LA. What are you talking about? That don't make the wife happy. His wife
that
live
nigga
in
don't
LA.
want to be in no motherfucking LA, man.
His wife want to be
That's
in
like
LA.
anybody else.
His wife is
Hey,
in already there. What are you talking about? That's why he
his
wanted
wife
the
is from
Chargers.
motherfucking New Orleans, man.
That's why he was from the no, bro. His wife, they bought a house right in Los Angeles. They want to be with the
They can
Chargers,
have
but they
that
can't
bitch
get the
in the
Chargers down.
summertime. They can
My
have that
brother,
bitch in the
my brother,
summertime.
you only saying that shit because you living right there in Houston. Come on, stop it. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
What? Nigga, I'm in DR.
The most serious bet for him is gonna be Arizona. He wants to be on the West Coast. He wants to be. He bought a
Man,
house. He
I
wants to
don't
But
be
give
on
a
the West
fuck what
Coast.
Arizona,
he
He wants
wants.
to
Arizona
be
is
with a
willing to
It's
Here's
what
trade
the
we
quarterback.
down.
gonna
thing.
Listen,
give to him.
he wants an
Arizona is
established.
willing to
He
trade
wants an
DeAndre Hopkins
established
too.
quarterback. Listen, he wants an established quarterback. He would have Kyler Murray, okay? Because when you lose, if you trade with the Saints, you're gonna lose that pick if you trade